because you concentrate more, and it brings back memories when you're putting things in, doesn't it? Of, you know, like my holidays in Canada, and which I absolutely loved.
Yeah, because you know, you photographs that you kindly brought in, some of them was in like an album or a calendar,
Yeah.
but the majority were loose, weren't
Yes,
they?
yes.
So by placing them in this,
Yes, I'd rather have them in something than just, you know, be
loose.
Yeah.
And I suppose the added bonus of making this life story book is that you are embellishing the images.
Yes,
you add in card. We can see there like a doily.
Yes. Yeah.
You are placing them how and where you specifically want to put them, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
And Canada was such a big part of your life's journey.
Yes, I loved it. And I mean, the first time I went, my hubby was alive, you know. Oh, and he never stopped talking about that holiday, because of course he started being poorly after. So when I went again, I went on my own, you know, but you really enjoyed it. You did, yeah.
And you've got a fondness for horses.
Yes, used to go and watch a lot of show jumping, you know. Well, before I met my hubby, when I was younger, I was engaged to a farmer, and his sister and I, we loved going watching show jumping, because she was, you know, very keen.
Yeah.
So I went to the Horse of the Year show with her and things like that in London, and we had a great time.
Yeah. And the scenery in Canada, is it actually like this?
Oh, it's beautiful. If you go through the Rockies, there's nothing like it.
Yeah. Fantastic. Let's have a look at your next page. See. So then we're going into. This was a photo album. Was it a photo album you brought in, or was it a calendar?
I don't know. I think it wasn't mine originally. That.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Put it in.
Then one week we looked at this poem.
Yes.
Which was.
Blessed be thou for all the joy my soul has felt today. I think the words of it are beautiful.
Yeah, and it was to do with the month of February.
Was it?
Yes. I'm not sure where the title is now,
No.
but it was specifically called February.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Because with it being the month of February when we did it, I thought, oh, that ties in nicely.
Yes.
Blessed be thou for all the joy my soul has felt today.
I think that's lovely.
Yeah.
When you read through it, it's a lovely poem.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, let its memory stay with me and never pass away. And colour-wise, the colours that you chose for the scrapbook, what particular colours are you more inclined to use? Because I know you're very creative, and I know in the past you've made cards.
Yes, I like these. You know, I always seem to like these.
Yeah.
Bluey petrol shades.
You've got blue. Blue on your jumper today.
Yeah.
Blues and greens.
Yes.
Now, would you like to tell us a little bit about
this
page?
They always have a big parade. Then the start of the week, it's the Calgary, what they call the Calgary Stampede.
Okay.
But they always start off with a big parade, you know, and then it carries on all through the week then for different things that's going, all the activities.
Is it on just for the day, or did you say it's on for all through the week?
All through the week,
yeah.
Actually.
So that's a very, very big festival, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. And that's my pen friend that I've had since I was 12. Started writing during the war. I had a friend, and she'd lived originally in Canada, come back to live in England, and she got me, joined me. Well, he was called Walter Pinkerton, and we called him Daddy Pink.
Yes.
And he started this pen friend club for the English and children.
Yes.
He was a lovely man. He came over and visited me at the house.
So he was living in Canada?
Oh yes. But he came over on a visit and came to my house. Well,
yes.
Yes.
And what did he think of England? Did he enjoy it?
He seemed to do, yes he did, yes. He was very nice man. I only saw him really that once, but he was very nice.
Yeah.
And he was very keen that the English children, could have something, with it being wartime,
See the next page.
Those are my horses that I like.
I think there's a breed of horse, it's an Arabian.
Oh,
they're supposed to be one of the most beautiful,
they are, yes.
elegant.
They are, yes, yeah. But Gwen, she was the sister of the lad I was engaged to originally when I was about 19, and she was very keen on show jumping, so we used to go around together, even after I've finished, my friendship with the brother was still, Gwen and I kept up.
Kept a relationship, friends relationship
went on for
going.
Years, yes, yeah.
Do you want to talk about this card?
Yeah, this is from Margaret. This is the lady that I got friendly with in Canada, another lady. And we got on so well together. It was funny really, because although Donna was my pen friend, Margaret was her sister-in-law, and we just clicked, and we got on really well, yeah. She's a lovely lady, very, very nice.
And she knows you well, because if you look at the colours,
yes,
they tie in with your clothing, what you're wearing, yes. So yeah, she knows you very well.
Now this is the start of the parade.
Can you remember the year, approximately? Would it have been in the 70s? Or 80s, maybe?
I can't think.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
I've not got any dates somewhere. I think.
No. It'll be somewhere.
Yes, yeah.
I think there might be something on one of your other photographs, a date. Yeah, it is a spectacle.
It goes on all week, and you can go down to what would be our, where you have shops, and you can go, and you could go and have your breakfast in the morning, all free, if you wanted to.
Oh, wow.
Yes, yeah. Yes, stuck.
A little bit stuck, that one.
Oh, no, it's all right.
Got it. And I like the way you've presented the cards on this background.
It's really fantastic to watch. It is.
Was you there all day when you went?
Oh yes, we made a day of it, yes. Yeah.
And is it somewhere that, like, once you've got your spot, you tend to stay in that, or?
Yes, yeah. We, I don't know whether we had tickets where we could, sort of go and sit down.
Mm-hmm.
It seems a bit as though one of the days that we had this, special place where we could go and sit.
Yeah. An inflatable.
Yes. Yeah. Now that's the Thicketford
Olympic Celebration Games, Thicketford Centre 2016. This certificate is awarded to Rita Pollett for participating in Thicketford Centre Celebratory Olympic Games. Congratulations, and you've got a certificate there.
Yeah.
And what did you actually do for that? Can you think back? Was it like just little games that they played?
Yes, yeah.
Like bowling and things like that?
Different things, yes, yeah. Yes, it was very nice.
Mm. It's a good photograph of you, that. Yeah.
That's from my granddaughter and a boy, well, a husband now. He's a Polish boy and he's lovely.
Mm.
Oh, he's really nice. He treats me lovely.
Yeah, good manners.
Yes, yeah.
A good person.
Yeah.
That's nice to know that she's with somebody that's a decent fella.
Yeah, he really is. He's lovely. And it was just funny, really. It was it's a stepdad, and he worked, and he thought this boy was a hard-working lad, and he made a blind date for Rachel, and she didn't really believe him. She thought he was having her on, you know? And the poor lad, he's driving up and down to, before he could come and knock at the door. And he turned out to be so nice,
It's good that.
Yeah.
That happened like that.
Yes.
Like an arrangement.
That's right, yes. Yeah.
It's quite nice in a way, I suppose, when, arranged marriages get a bad reputation or they're seen not as a positive thing.
Yeah.
I think if you're pushed and forced into something, that's a different story.
That's right,
But
yeah.
if you think about it, in a way it makes sense that your family know you.
Yes.
And
yeah.
they would know another family where they've got maybe already an established relationship with another family. And they introduce you and hope that you would...
Well, not long ago, his mother came over from Poland and Rachel brought her to my house and she was lovely. She was really, really lovely, yes, she was. Yes, and that's from my daughter.
Hey Mum, thanks for teaching me so many wonderful things over the years.
Especially that pottery.
You think? I can't tell you how many times that has come in handy.
That was from Julian, her hubby. And Joe.
And Joe.
My grand's. He's lovely, Joe.
How old's Joe?
He's 20 now. She has a boy. Oh God, do you know the names go? He's 30, our eldest one.
Yeah.
And then Rachel, she's a solicitor. She's done really well.
That's a very good job, isn't it?
Yes. She's a very clever girl, actually. They give a scholarship to all the schools in Bolton, and Rachel won it.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then these start with the...
this is like landscape.
Yes, yeah. And you're going through the Rockies.
How long was your travel? Was it like a day out? Did you have lots of days out in the car?
Somewhere and some we stopped over, but I don't think now what we did with that. Whether we stayed with somebody that they knew, but it was lovely to see, to go through the Rockies and see all the...
It's like expansive, isn't it?
Oh gosh, yes.
And there's areas of very flat and straight,
and then
the opposite.
Yes. And then
I've always wanted to go to Canada.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, try and go.
I will do. I will. I'd like to do some travelling around as well.
Yeah. Well, it is a beauty. In fact, my hubby, he was alive the first time we went, and he so badly wanted to go and live there. But I couldn't leave my grandchildren and my daughter because they were only little at that time,
Yeah.
And then it was a good job we hadn't, because when he started to be ill,
Yes.
I mean, but
it would have been difficult for you, wouldn't it, without your family around you?
Yeah. But he loved it. He loved every minute of it.
It's nice knowing that he had great pleasure
Yes,
from the trip there.
I was so glad that was able to have that holiday.
Yes.
Because after that, for 6 years, we couldn't, you know. Do you want me to turn?
Yes, please. Ah, here we go.
And that's my hubby, of course. And this is Donna and her husband. And that's called Mount Allen, and it's in Kananaskis, the place where it's in.
Kananaskis, that's
Yes.
an unusual
Yes.
name, isn't it?
Yes.
Kananaskis.
Yeah.
There's snow as well.
Yeah.
Some snow.
Yeah.
The snow, and yet you've got short sleeves on.
Yes, it was lovely.
Or is it just the colour of the rock? It might be the colour of the
I think it might
rock.
have been, yes.
Yeah.
But it was, yeah.
There's another one of you. What was your husband's name?
Alan.
Alan, yeah.
Yeah. That's,
Washington, USA.
yes. And then that, where you could go, Alan's queuing up for his breakfast. There's Donna. You could just go and have your breakfast, you know. And then that was
Idaho.
Idaho, yes, in USA.
Is that a hotel?
No, Idaho, the place in...
No, I mean that there.
Oh, I don't know
It looks
about
like
that.
a hotel.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, Idaho.
Idaho, yeah. And then this...
That looks interesting.
yes, well, this was like the opening ceremonies, you know, for the Calgary Stampede. And that's the war day, that's the plane that I flew on, you know, and then the Olympic Games. And then that's...
This says Rogers Pass. We travelled the famous Rogers Pass.
yeah.
Three Valley Gap, Ravelstoke, Canyon Hot Springs, Northlander, Golden, Field and Lake Louise.
Yeah, Lake Louise, yes.
So it's a pass that runs through mountains. Is it like a
Yes,
pass that
yes,
flows
yeah.
through?
That's my friend's husband taking photographs, and I took him.
It looks like you go underground, like through a tunnel.
Yes, yeah. Well, it's called Rogers Pass. Yes, yeah, yeah. It's such a long time ago. You sort of can't always remember. Well, I'm getting to. I can't remember things like I used to.
Yeah, well, I forget things, so everybody
What's that one?
forgets certain things, don't they?
Now, when they start the Olympic, that's the
Skis.
ski
The ski slopes.
Yes, ski
That
slopes.
one's huge, isn't it?
Yes,
The size of that.
Yes, yeah. And that is that when they have the Olympic flame,
Right.
you know, they light it for an Olympic flame. Yeah. You can see again how high up it is there.
Oops.
I've got
It's quite heavy actually now, isn't it, with all the pictures in now?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
No, it just looks a very pleasant place, Canada.
Oh, it's lovely. It is.
Oh, I think we've turned it extra. Have we turned it extra? No, hold on. No,
No,
it's.
I think I stuck it down. Yeah, I did.
You stuck it down.
I stuck. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's me with me. I don't know who was most embarrassed, him or me. But my friend's husband insisted that I have a photograph taken with the mountain. Oh dear, poor lad.
Oh, I like that photograph.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And then of course they have an Indian reservation.
Yeah.
With the Indians.
I love that photograph. Did you take that photograph or?
No, that is one I bought. It was a postcard. That one, yeah.
It's a cracker.
Yeah. Now these I took. that's it. Yes.
Is that it? Is that
That's
everything?
it. Yeah, that's it.
Super. Thank you so much for that. Is it a natural progress of ageing, or, for example, some of the subjects we've talked about is dementia, which not a lot of people. Yeah, not a lot of people like to talk about, but it's something that we have to talk about in a way.
As well. I was a nurse, so I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I've had it all a good number of years.
Yeah. Because my father had dementia. Yeah.
And you can live with it.
How long did he have it for?
Well, I believe he started with it before I obviously realised. And the type of dementia that he had was called Lewy bodies.
Yes.
Which, when you learn about it, is a bit of a slow burner. It's a bit more slow at coming on.
And it can cause a stroke.
Yeah. I don't think he actually did have a stroke.
No.
But
you can die from it.
Yes.
As well.
Yeah. Well, he had to come and live with me, really.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he wouldn't probably be able to care for himself. And he started to fall, you know.
And it made life pleasanter and easier for you and pleasanter for him.
Yeah, you'd hope so. Sometimes it wasn't easy, May.
No.
You know.
It's not easy. It's not. You know, when you're living with a dementia person, it's not easy because, you know, there's no cure for it. There's no cure for dementia.
Yeah.
There isn't. Well, there isn't a lot. There isn't a lot to stop dementia.
No.
It's there forever.
Yeah. But in the future there might be a cure.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
But that doesn't help you.
No, not at the time. And interestingly enough, it suddenly seems to be a hot topic now, you know, because the government has recognised it as an illness, and it needs, because they've suddenly realised there's more and more people living with it and having it. They've suddenly, okay, this is something we need to address.
Yeah. See if we can do anything to control it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of charities that support this illness, like
the people with it. Yes, it's supported.
There's a lot of people that do charities like that support dementia, like this place.
Yes.
And all the other things around Bolton support dementia. And that's really important to make people
more aware. Yeah. Well, what they're trying to do now is they're trying to make the general public aware of dementia, to the point where if you saw somebody on the street who didn't look an older person, for example, that looked confused, instead of thinking, "Ooh, what's going on there," and you know, maybe even dismissing it, it's making you think maybe that person has a form of dementia, and I will approach them in a nice, friendly fashion to see how they are. Oh, hello, how are you? Are you okay? No, I want my mummy or I want my daddy, and then you think, oh, okay. You know, you can help then. Maybe you'd phone the police or get some help.
Do you know, I want my mummy and daddy too, you know, and it relaxes.
Yeah.
You can, and then go and do what's got to be done.
Exactly, May, because your training as a nurse will have really programmed your thinking of how to respond to people.
And I did run the children's home that had had children that had had great difficulty in life.
Yeah.
You know, so
you've done a lot of things, that a lot of people are really interested. You've done a lot of things, and that's really interests people.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Well, I've enjoyed my life. I have.
I know.
And many of the things I did didn't give me much money at the time.
No. But it's not
you
important
no.
always,
as long as
is
you have
it?
enough
Yeah,
to live.
yeah. Yeah, as long as you're warm,
Yeah.
you've got a bit
Yeah.
of food,
Yeah.
you've got a roof over your head,
And a clean pair of knickers to put on.
and a clean,
Yeah.
you know.
You
And,
didn't
and,
hear that, did you?
and also make connections with people that care for you.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, do you know, like here, the three of us,
yeah.
when we're talking, it's
Oh.
not just, oh yes,
A lot of
no.
people can.
You know, we're interested,
Yeah,
Yeah.
aren't we?
yeah. I think you're a wonderful lady. I do. You're inspiration.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
Really?
You're very inspiring, yes. You are.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Callum
very much.
also is a very inspiring
Just
person
Yes,
as
yes.
well.
the reason why is
Yes.
he's so knowledgeable. She talks about history and how things
Yeah.
were in those days.
Well, you can actually learn a lot